Hello everyone, I'm so happy to see you. Today we have a very special Homura unboxing. As you've seen from the thumbnail, today's Homura will be very unique. I know some of you might not have seen the Madoka Magica movie Rebellion, which features this figure we will be opening today, so this video might have some slight spoilers for the movie. The movie was released in the year 2013, which is like 13 years ago, so if you still haven't watched it, what are you waiting for? Anyway, with this shipment, I also got this Homura plush with her. So yes, let's take a closer look at them. The box is really simple, which is normal for a pop-up parade figure. But it's so huge I didn't think it would be this big. On the sides there is some artwork of the figure. On the back there is more artwork and it tells us that this figure is a pop-up parade SP, which stands for special, since this is quite a special figure. On the Good Smile website it describes the SP line as Pop-up Parade Special represents a line that goes beyond regular, fast-released, affordable figures to offer unique characters or higher detail, specially sculpted and painted figures. So yeah, that's a bit of information about this line. Now let's finally open this up. After opening the box, we first see this circular base, and I didn't know what it was at first. From her artwork, I thought it goes behind her, like in this picture, but no, it's just the base of the figure. She comes with an instruction sheet. Hopefully we will have no issues assembling her. The figure is wrapped nicely in bubble wrap. From the first look, she looks so beautiful and super detailed. Now to her bottom half. Her skirt has some nice weight to it. I didn't expect it to be this heavy. The sharp details continue to her skirt as well. I'm really impressed so far. Now to the rest of her accessories. She comes with her grabby hands and a support stand. Here are all of them laid out. Her hands are also super detailed. Let's assemble her. For her support stand, you just plug it into the base, pretty simple. You also have to plug her torso into her body or the skirt. Which plugs in nicely. I'm not sure if she needs the support stand, but you never know. Better be safe than sorry. And she does seem like a heavy figure. Now to her hands. There are two different plug holes, so make sure to plug them in the right way. They are pretty soft, that's probably for the better, but still be careful not to break them. Her base is actually just a clear circular plastic sheet, which is interesting, and it has some teeth on it. Does that mean that Homura is afraid of the dentist? I'm not sure if it's supposed to go under her or just under her support stand. It doesn't show how to display her with the base, so I guess it's for you to decide. You can even display her without it. Now let's look into this Homura plushie. She looks so adorable with this little smile. On the tag you can see Homura with Madoka and Kyubei. So yes, in this plushie set there were only these 3 released, which is sad if you like the other 3 magical girls. And of course make sure not to eat your plushies, very important. On her booty there is the designer's logo, which is Fuwa plushie, and the manufacturer is Sega. This Homura was made in Vietnam. Her clothes are printed on nicely, she even has little diamonds on her tights. Under her sleeve we can find her soul gem, which is printed on. It's really interesting how they designed her hair, it's really soft and flowy, like in the show. When lifting her hair, you can see some hairline printed on, so she is not bald. Her outfit is very detailed and accurately depicted for a plushie. Overall, she is super cute. Now back to Homura Lily. I can't describe how beautiful she is. She retailed for 300,800, which is around 73 euro or 86 USD, which is a high price for a pop-up parade. The lace on her is really stunning. She is beautifully sculpted, the details on her are amazing. The paintwork is a bit flat, especially on her head. The flowers are just one color, no shading, no nothing. Luckily she does have some withering effect on her skeleton, which I am very happy for. It will look awful if they just left it white. On the sides of the skirt you can see the mold lines, which is not very well hidden. Her grabby hands are not attached very well. If you lift her up, they get unplugged easily, which I think is okay. I would rather they get unplugged instead of you snagging them during her placement. You can see here that one of her flower strands is covering her face. These flower strands are softer plastic and they are flexible. I didn't notice it during the filming, but after displaying her, I noticed that one of the strands didn't look quite right. And I ended up carefully moving it up, so it doesn't cover her face. Looking at her promo pictures, they all point upwards, but some of mine flower petals at the back are just straight. There is no curve upwards. Since this is soft plastic on her head, I do think it's just random. So probably because of it, each Homura Lily will look a bit different. And by the way, the hand restraints do look amazing. I like the way the wood is sculpted, it looks really good. Of course we need a 360 for the plush too. Isn't she adorable? Here are them side by side, her present and her future. You can see here Homura Lily in the detolf. She clearly fits very well in there, but she does take a lot of space. I probably need a bigger display for my Homuras. It's not a shrine anymore, it's becoming the whole room. I think she looks amazing with her little soldiers around her. And that's it. This was definitely a shorter Homura unboxing video. Not to spoil anything, but the next figure unboxing on this channel won't be Homura. Somehow I do collect more than just Homuras. So stay tuned to see who will it be. So do you own your own Nutcracker Witch? I actually wonder why she is called the Nutcracker Witch. Online it says that it's as if Homura takes the role of the Nutcracker by protecting Madoka, but the same goes for any girl entertainment. The prince always saves the day, but why the Nutcracker? I don't know. Maybe you can let me know in the comments. Never mind that, I do play Madoka etc, so why don't I check for you the information about the Nutcracker Witch. It says here nature independence. This witch has spawned minions on the scale unimaginable under normal circumstances. Yet it remains an unrealized failure. If someone should come along and bless this horribly broken immature doll with unconditional love, its heart may not be lost forever. And on her second form it says, its teeth have spilled from its melted skull and its eyes have dropped from their sockets. Its head can no longer crack nuts, only promises are sown in quiet misery. Yet the witch who steered with this ragged husk still bears a vivid resemblance to the magical girl it once was. Its minions call this lingering form botched and avert their eyes in shame. So yeah, I still don't get why she is called the Nutcracker Witch. Maybe I don't know the story of the Nutcracker. I actually only watched the Barbie adaptation of the Nutcracker movie, so yes. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Last time I checked, you could still get this figure on the Good Smile website, so she is still widely available. I definitely recommend her, as for now she is the most unique figure in my collection. There is no other magical girl witch transformation figures, but would be nice if they at least made one for Sayaka. So yes, that's it. As always, thank you for spending time with me here today. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much and bye bye!